Hello everybody, it's TMOG 217. Welcome to a LEGO Star Wars 2022 set review. Taking a look at set number 75333, Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. The set that released in August 1st of 2022 contains 282 pieces and 3 minifigures and is based off of Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Alright, here is the Jedi Starfighter. It's just the only build in this set. It looks actually pretty well when you hold it in your hand. It doesn't feel oversized and it doesn't feel too small. It's just that right size. It doesn't really feel at all that weak of a build, I would say. I do have some nitpicks where there is a little bit of a gap in between right here, as you guys can see right there. But it's just a nitpick at this point. It is very much sticker heavy. Like, basically, anywhere you see any interesting, unique details, it's all stickered. Unfortunately, there's no prints, really. So that's kind of unfortunate that not even a single thing is printed, so... Anyway, you do have this little antenna piece is on the build that can be easily detached. For some reason, there's a jumper on the other side, so it makes me wonder if you can attach it on the other side as well, which can work, but you don't really have anywhere to store it if you don't want to display the model with the antenna. You do have an astromech head, which turns around like so. I kind of wish it would have been a dark red base, because it just kind of sticks out a little bit with it being black. You do have 2 stud shooters at the front, and how you fire those is you press down, and it'll fire out a stud. And you get 1 shot per stud shooter, and you do get a bunch of extra studs to reload it. Anyway, you do have some landing gears as well as some weapon storage. I question why there is a second clip for weapon storage when all you get is 1 lightsaber. I mean, like, it's nice for the option, but it just doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, you can flip up the landing gear if you want to have it in flight mode, which, I don't know, makes a little bit of a difference, I guess. I don't know. Another option you have is if you peel this up and off, you can see there is the astromech's body, which you can store because it just sits on the jumper right there. And right, so one thing I kind of feel like is worth pointing out is this could easily be modified to be Obi-Wan Starfighter from the Clone Wars series by just shifting this forward and then modifying this a little bit so you have the astromech head sticking out on top, if you guys can envision what I'm saying here. But that's just something funny I thought I'd mention. Anyway, you only have enough room to fit the astromech's body, and which is a bit annoying because you do also get a Jedi hood, which you have nowhere to put in this build. It could fit perfectly in here, but it doesn't fit with the astromech's body, unfortunately. Anyway, moving on to other stuff. You can have enough space in the interior to fit 1 minifigure, which is Obi-Wan himself, and the seating doesn't look too horrible. It's definitely a little compact, but it gets the job done for what you're trying to get, and it does have a printed cheese slope for the control panel. Anyway, I don't think there's really much else to say about this build, so let's have a look at the minifigures that are included in this set. So for the first 2 minifigures included in this set, on the left we have Obi-Wan Kenobi in his Episode 2 robes, or look I should say, and on the right we have the astromech droid known as R4-P17, both of which are currently exclusive just to this set, and I could see staying exclusive to this set. Obi-Wan has just a, unique blue lightsaber with that new cloudy lightsaber blade piece, if that makes sense for what you can see on camera here. It's a little cloudy. One thing that does kind of annoy me on R4 is we had earlier this year like 2 sets that came with R2-D2, and he had back torso printing, yet for a set that's 40 Canadian, you can't be bothered to give back torso printing on R4? What gives? Anyway, Obi-Wan does have a double-sided facial expression and the ability to swap out his hairpiece for that head piece that I mentioned earlier, so... You can see the first facial expression has that little headset, and the other side just has a casual hello there kind of look to it. But again, you can attach the hood as a replacement, and that can look pretty cool, pretty snazzy. Anyway, not really much else to say about these 2 minifigures. Let's have a look at the last minifigure included in this set. And for the third minifigure included in this set, for the first time ever, we got Taun We in minifigure form. Yeah, this is currently exclusive just to this set, and I kind of hope she does stay exclusive to this set, at least the printing variant, because it's a really cool figure. This is the first time that we have a brand new Kaminoan head mold, and that does use some dual molding, I believe. It's kind of cool. So you can kind of get an idea how that looks. Very detailed. But yeah, lots of torso printing and whatnot. I definitely would love to see more Kaminoans, and that this isn't just a one-off. But anyway, not much else to say about this minifigure, so let's have a look at what else is included in this set. Taking a look at the instructions included in this set, you got the weird, boring art at the front, as well as a QR code if you want to build the set digitally. Flipping open the first few pages, it advertises more about the digital building instructions and how LEGO's switching to paper bags soon. And not much up really to the build. There is a progress bar for Obi-Wan, so you guys who are longtime viewers of the channel know I love the progress bar with the minifigure. But yeah, as I was saying, this set is very sticker heavy. But anyway, flipping all the way to the back, it shows the completed model, which is the exact same render as what is on the front, just different look to it, but it's the exact same. Anyway, you do have some advertisements for the other Star Wars sets that are released in summer of 2022. And then you just have a parts listing that goes on for about 2 pages, and then a win at the back. In terms of extra parts, this is all that I got in my copy of the set. Overall, this is a really nice build. I really am not a fan of the fact that it includes so many stickers. Kind of takes away from me justifying the $40 Canadian price point. If there were some printed pieces like tiles or whatever, sure, I could justify the $40 price point. But because that, it kind of feels cheap and a little bit overpriced. So for that, I'm going to say only pick this up if you're really wanting that Tonwi figure or you're missing an Obi-Wan starfighter. It's probably something you could hope to wait for go on clearance, or for something like double VIP or whatever to justify the purchase. Other than that, I don't see anybody recommending picking this up outside of that. Like, don't get me wrong, great build, great figure selection, but just what you're getting for the price point just doesn't quite fit the bill, if that makes sense. Anyway, those are more or less my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, all that fun stuff. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you all in a future video. Till then, I'll see you later.